Yesterday, we took a look at the top stories in the first half of 2015, and tonight, TV6's Blair Caldwell takes a look at what stories got you talking from July to December.
The summer comes in with a big bang, and it seems like shortly after school's back in session. But for UP Health System Marquette, summer brought exciting changes when they created a purchase agreement with the city to buy 37 acres on Barriga Avenue for the new hospital.
It's going to take and bring a $300 million plus hospital to the city of Marquette. In other words, it'll be one of the largest tertiary facilities in the Upper Peninsula that will keep all the healthcare needs here locally.
Construction is expected to begin in spring of 2016 with completion by the end of 2018. Fans of NBC's The Voice could follow a familiar face as Marquette native Joshua Davis made his way to the finals. He finished in third. In September, 4-year-old Amara Filizzetti was playing in the Gwynn High School gym when a safety partition fell on her. She later died from the incident. The community came together to support the family.
Bright impact on everybody she came into contact with, and she'll be sorely missed. And our thoughts and prayers are with the family.
Congressman Dan Benishek shocked constituents when he announced in October he would finish his term and then retire. In November, Senator Tom Casperson announced in his hometown that he would run for the open seat.
I've served 6 years. That's a pretty good length of time to be helping people in Northern Michigan and continue to do that till the end of the term. But my family comes first.
Quite frankly, what we need to do is get Washington to listen to us loud and clear, and we need Washington to step aside and stop trying to regulate how we live our lives up here.
In late September, Stephen Zitman was on trial for a fire that killed his girlfriend Sally Plume. He was found guilty in October of first-degree murder and arson and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. It started as a post on an anonymous social media site but turned into headlines. Matthew Schultz from Norway allegedly made a racial threat towards Michigan Tech University black students on an anonymous social media site, Yik Yak. The community came together in a protest after he was only charged with disturbing the peace.
Need to be reassured that we can be here and justice will take place when something happens or threatens our lives.
Charges against Schultz were dismissed without prejudice in December, and the case is still under investigation. A tragic story of domestic violence developed on Thanksgiving Day. Police responded to a double murder-suicide in Marquette Township. The investigation showed that Charles Masterson shot and killed Jessica Drummond, and Brody Dagenaw then shot and killed himself. At the end of November, Ishpeming's football team would head to yet another state championship where they brought back the title. The entire community celebrated.
It's a lot of fun when we send one of our little guys down basically to take on the big guys.
In December, community members were excited to hear updates on the former Holy Family Orphanage's development into affordable housing by Grandview Marquette's development team for $15.3 million. They hope to begin containment and cleanup in early spring. And while the holiday celebrations were plenty, the weather this winter was not, leaving many across the UP hoping for snow in the new year. Blair Caldwell, TV6 News.